Get your face out of there. Come on. You're funny. All right, so just a wrap-up video for, hi, what you doing? For Miss Suki. She's very funny. Definitely at all times in the splash zone when she shakes her face, as you guys are very well aware. She's adjusting really nicely here. She's been playing with my two girls who are also still intact, and well, one's almost 3, but the other one is 10 months, so they all get along really well. My older one is a little bit scared of Suki because she's so big. She's like, what is this thing? Anyway, so some things that we've been working on. The big thing that I always do the first week is help dogs establish a understanding to a marker system. So a marker is just a word or a cue that marks a moment in time that I like something that the dog does. And for them, that's going to announce the arrival of food. So right now I'm trying to create that association that marker equals arrival of food, so I can use it as we progress to be a reinforcement. So it kind of just bridges the gap between desired behavior and delivery of food so that we don't accidentally reward anything that happens between those two things. So, oh, thank you. You're a mess. She has a couple of different markers that she's learning. Each one has a different meaning as far as expectation within behavior. So the big one right now is yes, meaning I like what you did, come take something from me. She does not have to do anything past hearing the yes marker except come and take them from me. And I'll even play around a little bit with reward events. So instead of just smashing food into her face, I'll kind of let her chase after me. I'll let her follow my hand and then make her miss it really quick, just to kind of increase the value. Yes. Make it a little bit of a game so I can increase the value of what I have to offer, even if she isn't that interested in the food that I have to offer. So if she's kind of like, meh, food's good, but you know, whatever. If I can tap a little bit into that prey drive and make it more fun, I can make the little mediocre thing seem much more exciting than it actually is. So definitely playing around a lot with that yes marker. Especially for her, I'm really trying to create an understanding of leash pressure, because when she first got here, I literally had to grab a hold of cars because she was dragging me so badly to get from point A to point B. So I put her on a prong collar. I don't normally do that, at least not for dogs in their first week, but it was really just a safety thing. I was worried that I was gonna drop the lead because she was so much stronger than me. She got that low center of gravity, right, girlfriend? So, and I'll go over that much more right now. It's really just a little bit more of a discomfort that she's willing to respond to, so that her response time is quicker as far as application of pressure, moving towards the pressure, and then we can remove the pressure. So, anyway, hi. Then we have good and okay. Those are going to be something that I'm utilizing more towards duration. So good means I like what you did, continue to do it. So if I say good, I'm going to bring reinforcement to her. Good, and I can keep doing that as long as I want her to be in behavior. Right now it's pretty consistent. Good, to keep her engaged in that behavior. And then okay means that she can come out of behavior. So right now, again, we're just creating those associations of those words. Eventually, good and okay will be a little bit more neutral, meaning that I'm not always going to be followed with a reward. So that way, in normal life, you don't always have to have food for every single thing, versus yes, it's going to be something that always is followed with something that she finds rewarding. So I normally don't put too much emphasis on duration of work initially, but because she's a dog that kind of paces and isn't really willing to settle, I want to balance that. I want to help her understand that there is value in remaining behavior. So we're doing a lot of place work and a lot of downstays where I keep paying her for being in behavior. I'm going to gradually increase the amount or the frequency in which I deliver the rewards, that eventually it's not every couple seconds of feeding her. It can be a little bit drawn out to where she's not needing constant reinforcement. She can help soothe or settle and self-soothe. Right, girlfriend? Suki, come. Girl. Yes. Woohoo! Yeah, I gotta make 3-point turns, Miss Brittany. Working a little bit on her healing. Not doing too much, yes, look at my fingers, with actual commands just yet. I want to make sure that she's really going into behavior through learning pretty consistently before I actually put a command on it, just to avoid disassociation. She's doing super well. She's having a good time. She's really sweet. All of these things you already know. She's filthy because of her, just up here, is always gross. I've been trying to wipe her clean and stuff, but she got a lot of spit. Hey, in my pants. I have to change my pants almost every time I work with you. Good. Good. But yeah, so anyway, okay. The markers will help build a little bit of neutrality to what I'm doing so that she's responding to just those verbal cues. So that way, if I tell her to sit and then I walk away, she knows that good means that she's going to remain in behavior. So me walking away doesn't influence anything unless I say, okay, and then she can get up and move with me if she pleases. I hope that makes sense. So I want her responding to verbal stuff and not anything physical for me. I can utilize a little bit of body language to help in the beginning, you know, manipulate her into different behaviors. Good. Yes. But eventually I want my movements to be a little bit more neutral, her not responding to me reaching in my pocket or me walking away or me sitting down and things like that. All right, if you have any questions, I know I just kind of breezed through those things. Please feel free to ask. She's doing really well. She's healthy. She's eating all her food. She's drinking water. She's playing very nicely with my dogs. Yeah. All right. You don't have to get up. You can stay where you are.